just do whatever you want, and make that layer a little bit bigger. And it's gonna look weird, so we're gonna blur that. Okay. Now we're gonna make another layer. Let's make it over him. Make sure you're using probably a white brush. Make sure you have about let's say 1, 2, or 3 sized brush, and then click this button over here. Toggle the brushes palette, so it'll send you to this. Select shape dynamics and scattering. For shape dynamics, probably want to set the size jitter up to 100% because we're making like this glittery stuff, you know. But it looks kind of cool. And then set the scatter to 1000%. You never really want the count to be too high, because look at that. That's like way too much. I like to keep it at 1. Jitter doesn't do too much for me. That's really all I need. So we're gonna do that, and it automatically does that. If it's not big enough, if it's not big enough for you, make it a little bit bigger. But just that bigger size makes it look a lot different. So make a few small strokes so it doesn't look too weird. That one was a weird one. Those are a little bit big for me. I'm keeping it at 3. 3 looks like a good size. Just put it around the render. Okay. You can test with some of these, see how they look. I would keep it at normal. Double click this and click outer glow. And this right here is the glow color. I set it to white. You can make the size a little bit bigger. See, look at that big change right there. I like that. Overlay is always a nice touch. And you might want to turn that layer down. And then we're going to make the glow, the magical crap, go behind him. Like it's going around him, you know. Yeah. You can do the same thing if you want. Okay, so now we have that. That's already looking a lot better. If you're kind of new, you're just going, wow, this is fun to do. Okay. So there's a lot more things you can do from here on out. Like, you can always start adding brushes if you want, or new colors. Add a layer of white if you want, and overlay that. And you can see that it totally makes it intensified. Or add a layer of black. That really adds. I'm gonna make another layer like this ray of light coming down upon him. Gradient tool, make sure that you have it like this because it'll just be that one color and then it'll fade into nothing. It's gonna be a white light, so it will turn out like that. Set it to overlay and blur it out. Then choose a font that looks pretty cool. Like, nothing too cartoon or anything. Like, if you want, most people like to have like a serious kind of mood to it. So, I'm just typing cloud right there. What was that font? Okay, I'm just gonna use, no, that's way weird. That kinda works, I guess. You can put like a shadow or something on it, or the outer glow. Ooh, the outer glow looks nice. Okay. So then, to finish this off, go to the square marquee tool and make a small, maybe about 10 pixels, bar right there with a new layer, and then deselect it, and then make it again, and then drag it down to the bottom, and it makes like those movie theater things. And that's how it makes it look a little more serious. Okay, make one final layer, press Control A, edit, stroke. Make sure it's 1 pixel, black, and on the inside. That will put a border around it, and then you can go to save for web. That's how to put it online. I prefer mine to be PNGs because if you have something that's transparent in the background, it will allow it to be transparent, or GIFs, whatever one. I'm just gonna name it Cloud. And that's how you make a signature. Enjoy.